Beyond the Mic with Sean Dillon.
We're joined on the Starline by an author and dad. You've read Wicked, Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister, among his many other books. His latest is Elphie. We welcome Gregory Maguire.
Hello there. How are you, sir?
Absolutely great, Gregory. Let's go beyond the mic. What made you go back to the world of Oz for this prequel to Wicked?
Well, I'll be very honest. It's not for the money that I might be likely to make because Wicked has become so phenomenally successful and has developed a great population of admirers over the last 30 years. It could be if I was a different kind of person, but in fact, I'm not particularly a money grubber, and also I'm well set up after 30 years of good book sales. What made me want to go back is that look at me, I have white hair and I'm balding and I'm aging, and sooner or later I'm going to cross over in the rainbow myself in some hot air balloon and not come back. And the story that I have written has become part of popular culture, and I think the intellectual property that I will leave behind will outlive me by quite a bit. The characters and the situations that I set up in Wicked. I therefore decided somebody else is going to write about Elphaba's childhood, which I don't touch in the story of Wicked, unless I do it first. So I want to have the right, since she came out of my head, I want to have the right to tell what happened to her between the ages of 3 and 15.
What do you want readers to take away from this book?
I would like them to, for one, just to, lean in and get some more of the character that they have come to love. Elphaba is a character, as you may know, with her green skin and her cranky ways and her sharp intellect and even her magical powers. She's a character who doesn't make friends easily. Well, we've all been through grade school and high school, and we all know that some people are social butterflies and other people are marginalized. And the question has to be, how did they survive? How did they get through to graduation from middle school, as it were? This is a question of endless interest to me. I mean, I'm interested in what was Abraham Lincoln like when he was 12. I'm interested in what was Socrates like when he went to preschool for the first time. I think that who people are as children is a really astounding glimpse of who they might be as grown-ups and how they got there. So that's what I want to give as a present to people who love Elphaba.
Quote, she makes wishes on falling stars still. She trusts the world that much, unquote. How does Elphaba's life feel so relevant in the world today?
When I wrote Elphaba 30 years ago, first, the publication of Wicked, I thought she would seem retro. I thought she would be an old-fashioned, marginalized character that we have learned to tolerate and even to embrace. In the 30 years since she came into the public consciousness, I'm afraid we've gone backwards, and we have re-upped our capacity to marginalize, to separate, to be divisive, and even, I think, to take up weapons against those with whom we don't disagree. So Elphaba becomes more and more relevant, sadly, as the decades have gone on, than she was even when I wrote her.
His book is Elphie, and Gregory Maguire joins us beyond the mic for the Rockin' 8. All this is 8 random questions. Answer with the first thing that comes to your mind. Gregory, there's no pressure.
Okay.
If you could celebrate the new year anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I would probably go to Paris. I mean, that's the kind of obvious answer, but Paris just remains one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and I respond to beauty like most human beings.
Best place to enjoy vacation?
I love going. We have a house in France, in the south of France. It's what I call budget Provence. It's not the part that gets into movies. It's a little more arid on the left bank of the Rhone. And I love being there because nobody speaks English and they're all peasants, and I feel right at home.
Which of your short stories didn't get the love you thought it should have?
Oh, there's a story called The Silk Road Runs Through Tupperneck, New Hampshire, that was anthologized about 20 years ago, and it was actually so long it was really more of a novella. It got noticed by reviewers, but I thought it was a definite movie possibility and didn't get any offers.
Are you scared of the dark?
I am not scared of the dark. I'm scared of the present. I'm scared of the light. I'm scared of the headlines I can read in the light when I wake up in the morning.
What word do you love hearing?
What word do I love hearing? Welcome.
Least favorite subject in school?
Chemistry. I had to take it twice in order to get a Regent scholarship exam because I came close to failing it my first time round.
Your favorite Broadway show that you didn't have a hand in?
There is none. That is a really good question. I'll tell you, I'm just going to say the first one that comes to mind. I laughed more than I could imagine at a show called Lettuce and Lovage, which had Maggie Smith and Margaret Tysak in it about 35 years ago. Funniest thing on Broadway.
What's the best gift your kids gave you?
The cards that they make. They make cards every year, and the cards are usually scotch taped to, a supermarket candy bar. I don't care about the candy bar. I save all the cards.
A couple more with Gregory Maguire beyond the mic. How has writing changed you and the way you see the world?
Writing has focused both my intellect, but also my sympathies, because language requires precision, just like surgery. I find that I can't be slapdash about what I say, and I can't be slapdash about what I think. This makes me slow down and consider before I speak and before I write. And therefore, I think I'm a more tolerant and more generous person.
Who inspired you to start writing, and who inspires you today?
Well, I'm from a family of writers. My father was a journalist, and while he didn't give me much attention, I think maybe I started writing in order to gain his approval. I'm not sure it worked. But I think that's who inspired me. And who inspires me today? Oh, gosh. So many people. But I go back to the old classics when I need a booster shot. And one of the ones that I go back to often is T.H. White, who wrote The Once and Future King, about the childhood of King Arthur and his apprenticeship to Merlin the magician. And in a way, to go back to Elphie, that's what Elphie is about too. It's like the sword and the stone. It's who was she before she got to be famous?
It's time for One Big Question with Gregory Maguire. His book is Elphie. Gregory, if you could whisper one thing to Elphaba that would change her forever, what would it be?
Oh, well, I might say, hang on. By that, I mean, hang on to your broom, hang on to your hat. Don't get thrown off course by the naysayers. Hang on. But then again, she sort of knows how to do that. So if I could say something else, I could say, go to singing school earlier. You got a big future on the stage, honey.
He had to take chemistry twice, loves the word welcome, and wants you to read the book. Elphie. Gregory Maguire, thanks for taking the time to talk with us today.
Yeah, thank you, Sean. I really appreciate being with you.
And that, my friends, is a Beyond the Mic shortcut. If you're enjoying these conversations, please check out another Beyond the Mic episode to find more actors, artists, and people you need to know. We'd also appreciate a like and subscribe on the Good Pods app.